What's up, guys? What's happening? I hope all is well with y'all, man. It's been a beautiful day over here. Thank y'all for coming back to Thoughts of a Predicate Winner. I am Nelson. The sole purpose of this channel is to react to, review, and break down music that pulls on your heartstrings and makes your soul bleed. And we on a hot track today, man. We've done some really dope reactions today, but to close it all out, my EP Jody, she sent me this joint from Jelly Roll and N9ne, and a couple of the members have been wanting me to do this one for a while, so I'm excited to get into this. Apparently, I'm not a hip hop head until I have heard the Jelly Roll and N9ne, so you know what I mean. I gotta see it now. I gotta watch it just to make sure that I keep my hip hop card. But nah, man, I am excited to get into this, bro. But before we do, please make sure to smash that like button and that subscribe button for me. Help me get in the algorithms and push the channel forward. As you know, when you're in this, they say that your YouTube growth is like somewhat of an S curve. You know what I mean? Where it's almost like you got to get around these bends, and once you get to a certain place, you just start growing. But I'm kind of trapped in one of those bins right now. But you know what would really help? Hitting like and hitting subscribe. And I promise you'll love it, bro. We're one of those super relatable, super strong foundational channels that I don't think a lot of people have. I don't think a lot of people have. I'll take my 5,000 to 6,000, close to be 6,000, over a lot of people's 30 to 40. I will, because my foundation is strong. And I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all. Thank you to all the members. Thank you to all the subscribers. I appreciate y'all to death, man. All right, let's go ahead and get into this, man. Jelly Roll, N9ne. Oh, man, Krizz is on it, too. I didn't know that Krizz was on this one. So this is Jelly Roll Creature featuring N9ne Krizz Kaliko. Can I be real? I don't. Krizz, I see you out here on these reaction streets. You made your own little reaction channel. But dog, I don't like how you're talking about some first time listening, first time reacting to certain songs that I just know because I'm a hip hop head and like you've heard before. You know what I mean? I think that's lame. You already have a one up on everybody, and that's cool. I don't have, look, I ain't hating on that. I still think I can be a better reactor than you in the competitive aspect of things, but dog, don't be out here just lying straight up to the people. Like I saw that it was like 6 weeks ago you were talking about it was the first time you ever heard Joyner Lucas and Eminem's Lucky You. Come on, bro. Don't be lying to the people, bro. That's all. That's why I make sure, like, whenever it's not my first time reaction, I make sure that I say it. I make sure I don't write it. I want people to get, this should be genuine. It should be a genuine thing that we're doing over here. It shouldn't be for clicks necessarily. You do want clicks and you do want views ultimately, but it shouldn't be like certain words that we're using just to, it's just whack, bro. It's whack that you did that. And I also got a little bone to pick with Knox Hill too, bro. Knox, you sitting on the fence and you straddling right now, bro. You sitting on the fence and you straddling, and you're trying to appeal to one fan base and then trying to appeal to another fan base, and then you're trying to appeal to a political side, and now you're trying to like cut it out, bro. I don't know. Sorry, y'all. This should be a real space. You know what I mean? It should be, in these reaction streets, it should be authentic. It should be real. It should be a vibe. It should be like me and you are in the same place as each other. Whoever's watching this on the other side of my screen, it should be like we're in the same place with each other and we're just having a conversation about the music. That's what it should be about. And now that I'm a reactor, it's all I see on my algorithm. And some of y'all's behavior is disgusting. That's all. All right. But nonetheless, Krizz can rap. So I'm excited to hear this, bro. Let's do it. Jelly Roll Creature featuring N9ne Krizz Kaliko. Forgive me, y'all. Sorry. Hey. Jelly.
There's a monster under my bed, and at my window there's a dragon. I accepted the challenge, it turned me into a savage.
Hey.
I broke a promise to myself again. I don't know why I am so vulnerable. Ooh. They try to help, but I won't let them in. I guess rock bottom's where I'm comfortable. Both my feet planted when most people would have panicked. I embraced the storm. I found beauty in what was damaged.
That's right.
I'm not afraid of the boogeyman. Instead, I look at him like he's a friend.
Yeah.
There's not a monster out there in the world that's scarier than the one that's within.
Yo, he's killing that, dog. That's facts. And anybody that has like a regular relationship with fighting off demons, we all know that the best way to do it sometimes is just to befriend it. You know, whatever demon that is, like befriend it and almost like show it a different way, show it a different route, show it a different avenue. And in order to do that, you have to do things that you don't want to do. You have to do things that might irritate you, that like suck. It just sucks to do it. And you do it anyway just to drive that demon in a different direction. And that's facts, bro. That's facts. And I've been in the situation where the demon was beating me so bad that I just had to befriend it just to get it to, like, it was a surrender moment. Like, you know what, bro, I'm done. I'm going to be right here with you. And then I got saved and everything changed. And everything on the inside of me changed. It was a 360. It was a completely different situation and scenario. Shout out to Jelly, bro. I love how Jelly has become such a skilled songwriter. You know what I mean? His songwriting skills are out of this world now. And I think that you know, it's gotten better with time. And I think that he's such a good songwriter because of his ability to write bars and being able to stretch those bars out into, you know, it's like 4 bars over the course of an 8 beat period instead of 4 bars in a 4 bar period or in a 4 beat period.
I'm so vulnerable. They try to help, but I won't let them in. I guess rock bottom's where I'm comfortable. Both my feet planted when most people would have panicked. I embraced the storm. I found beauty in what was damaged. I'm not afraid of the boogeyman.
Yeah.
Instead, I look at him like he's a friend.
Yeah.
There's not a monster out there in the world that's scarier than the one that's within.
Yeah.
There's a creature in my closet. I can hear him rumbling around. The demon screaming in the distance creates such a humbling sound. The monster that's outside my window, he's like family to me now. The things that people are afraid of never let me down.
Man, that was good, Jelly. I like that verse and I like that hook. That's hard, man. The monster that's outside my window, he's like family to me now. The things that people are normally afraid of, they're what does he say right there? Where are them lyrics? Let me pull that lyric up. That was hard. The things that people are afraid of never let me down. And that's a twisted sense of, but it's real. When you do get comfortable in your rock bottom, when you do get comfortable in those areas in life, the discomfort becomes being an extrovert. The discomfort becomes doing what you used to feel was the right thing, because what you've done is you have shut that part of your spirit off to where the right thing no longer matters anymore. You just get comfortable in the wrong. And that scary that someone like me is like, I don't want to be nowhere near that. Not today. Now, back in my day, me too, Jelly. But today, I don't want to be nowhere near that. But unfortunately, most people, well, let's say it this way. I don't want to be nowhere near that. But when you're comfortable in that, that's when it feels like the the evil inside is what never lets me down. I tried to do good over and over and over again. I tried to do the right thing over and over and over again. I tried to get right with Jesus over and over and over again. Ultimately, I was just let down after letdown after letdown. But if I get comfortable and put the security blanket up over me of my wrongdoings, my evil, and just get comfortable at my bottom, I never feel let down. Ultimately, I've let everybody down around me, and they're no longer a part of this, so there's nobody left to even let me down. This is good, man. It's a good song. Now, this is going to sound super random coming off the heels of that, but I just had a customer come in. He kind of looked back here and was like, "You recording?" I was like, "Yeah." And we were talking a little bit about what I do, and he's an audio engineer. I'm wondering, because I was telling him, I was like, "Well, bro, I just do YouTube, and the software that I use, I just kind of mess with the equalizer a little bit, and it sounds right to me. Do you guys feel like the audio sounds right? Let me know in the comments. If not, I might hit him up. You know what I mean? I do want it to sound good. Like, if you were listening to this and it wasn't a video, like you were listening to this in the car, I would want the mic to sound right. I do mic checks sometimes, just to just mic check, just to make sure that wherever my voice is at, it doesn't get into that red zone or that yellow zone, and it stays in the green. Y'all probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but it's difficult sometimes because, you know, you get excited and you start getting a little bit louder, but you also don't want your voice to crack, and you don't. Anyway, man, I'm going off on a tangent. I think that would be cool, though. So y'all let me know in the comments. All right, back to it. Jelly Roll killed that.
Not to say this, no, but I'm hated, so
come on, Tech.
Just freaks say I'm the biggest beast and that I made it grow. When I spray this flow.
Not for nothing, this is Tech's lane. This is the type of stuff that Tech kills. Have y'all heard Trust by N9ne and NF? These little, like, settling with my demon type songs, that's N9ne's bag. That's when Tech is at his best to me.
Never let me down. Not to say this, no, but I'm hated, so my religious freaks say I'm the biggest beast and that I made it grow. When I spray this flow, I created mo. Creatures are like when I heat up the mic, I'm a breed of the night, but I'm tainted though. By the darkness I'm binded, I sparked it and shined it. They find it cause mine is woe. For that they label me a demon seed. Wanna disable Nina, see them bleed. Hinder me fatally and see them grieve, no. You would not believe the creature inside me. If you deceive, Khalifa's lively. We disagree when people defy me or try to take his. Whatever the fuckery toward them, you don't wanna break this. You forsake his with a sacred, then it's over no matter what your faith is. I'm a creature.
Bro, he's I almost feel like he is the creature talking to Jelly. You know what I mean? That's first. Secondly, his mind is just so different. Like, the way that he processes thought and the way that he takes thought and articulates it is so different. And I feel like a lot of people feel like Tech is just talking gibberish, but I think that if you've been a fan of his for a long period of time and you've heard a lot of his music, you understand what he's saying. And it's almost like he speaks in somewhat of a code. But that's what I'm getting from that whole verse. I'm getting from that whole verse that, like, it's almost like he's saying he is the creature. Like, Jelly's got the creature that he's getting comfortable with, and it almost seems like N9ne is the creature. You know, that's dope to me. Way to take the song and just really add to it. And on top of that, the flow was unexpected. I was expecting Tech to he always does that, and this is the perfect beat for that. But he met Jelly where Jelly was, which I think is fire too, because Jelly's flow and delivery on this song is mad dope.
Preacher in my closet, I can hear him rumbling around. The demon screaming in the distance creates such a humbling sound. The monster that's outside my window, he's like family to me now. The things that people are afraid of never let me down.
Yeah, I managed to get myself in trouble, all of this pain. Yeah, I'm down in the double dose of liquor's always to blame. If I could keep myself sober, I keep my hands to myself. I take a shot and it's over, that's how I end up in hell. I hope I don't pass it down to my offspring. They get everything from their daddy, feel like I'm addicted to all things. There's no reason to change, gone too far now. And I'm stuck in my ways, back at the bar now. They say I'm a flirt and they right, I ain't perfect, alright. So when I'm thirsty and perking and purposely searching for something that's hurting me, so I just can't pack up and go. I just back out of it slow, that's how it go. I got to back out the hole, what next like I don't know. I think he be laughing at me, hands be grabbing at me. Feel like God let it happen till we dab it blast from me and these be a tab it dash really. I think I better let it go. Either that or I gotta let it know. And I can't do that.
There's a creature in my closet.
I think Krizz killed that. That was perfect. That was a perfect addition to it too, and he was still able to chop a little bit, which I think, you know, choppers always want to chop, bro. That's why, like, after Eminem started doing that with Rap God, I feel like every beat I hear him on, I can hear it in his, like, he just wants to do it. Sometimes he'll have this whole perfect melody of a verse, and then at the end of the verse, M just goes for no reason, dog. And I think that it's dope. But a lot of people feel like it takes away from the purpose of the song. So, with that being said, I think that Krizz did a great job of kind of blending the two, where he was able to, you know, he was able to chop a little bit, but he was still able to flow with that melody that Jelly kind of set the precedent with. And I think this song is super good, man. Shout out to Jody for putting me onto this, but I think that this is something that I can really ride to, really vibe with. And I'll tell y'all why I haven't heard this. Because in 2020, first of all, that was like, I thought that the end of the world was happening in 2020, bro. But that point in time, I was heavily invested in Christian music, gospel music, Christian rap, Bizzle, Dayton, and I still love them. But that's what I was holding on to tightly during that time frame, because I needed to be clinging on to the Lord always, but during that time frame especially, because that was a really bad time and people were looking to me to be a source of inspiration and hope. And that was difficult for me, because even I was in a place of like, man, I don't know. I don't know, Bo. I don't know. But, you know, as time progressed, I started to kind of find my way back into secular music of sorts. But this is really good. This is a really good song. I like this. I love Jelly on this. I love Tech's verse on this. And I love Krizz's verse on this. They all did their thing.
I can hear him rumbling around, the demon screaming in the distance, creates such a humbling sound. The monster that's outside my...
I mean, think about what he's saying too. Like, the demons screaming in the distance. Somehow that's such a humbling sound to me. And I'll tell y'all here in a minute about how I go back and forth with my demons even still to this day.
Window, he's like family to me now. The things that people are afraid of never let me down.
That's hard, bro. That's hard. That was kind of funny to put a mask on at the end, though. I'm with it, though. I get it. Jelly Roll, bro. That one's good, Bubba. I would love to hear Jelly Roll kind of find his way back to this sound now that he's become who he's become. Because I looked it up when I was looking up the lyrics to find that one part that I was missing out on. That album is uploaded to Apple Music and Spotify as a rap album. That's the album Beautifully Broken, I think. Am I right? Go to album. Oh, no, I'm sorry. A Beautiful Disaster. Beautifully Broken is the new one, I think. But that's a really good song. I'm going to check out this whole album, bro. This was really dope. I liked it. And I also think that it was really cool as, you know, with Tech and Krizz being choppers. I think that it was really cool that they didn't go into this in a competitive flow-like manner. They were probably competitive with their words and with the way they were articulating the thought, but I think that there was a story here that anybody that battles demons can really relate to, and I feel like everybody battles demons, unless you just don't believe in demons and you think that you're just battling with yourself, maybe. But I face my demons head on, and that's why I'm so obsessed with going to the gym. That's why I'm so obsessed with going on 3, 4, 5 mile runs every day, because that's when it comes out the most to me, and that's when I get the most confidence to overcome it, because I feel like that little voice is like trying to make me be fat or trying to take away the high that I'm going to get from the workout or for the run, so that I'm left wanting a high from something else. You know what I mean? It's just constantly trying to cause you to trip up. And when my prayer is, God, I want to be healthy, I want to have a specific type of body, can you please help me get there by blessing me with, discernment and discipline? And God does that, and I'll start that run. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, I'm going to go on a 5 mile run, and I'll get to mile 3, and that demon is screaming, stop, just stop, bro, stop. You ain't got to do this. Think about it. Your muscles are going to deteriorate. You ain't going to be able to blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but I set out for 5. You know what I mean? And I'm like, nah, I'm hitting 5. I'm hitting 5. A lot of times I'll do it with no headphones or nothing, just so it's me and that demon going back and forth. And then at the end of it, you know what I mean? I beat it. I won. You know what I'm saying? And that gives me the confidence to beat it whenever it comes out trying to really trip me up. You know what I mean? So shout out to Jelly for making a song like this. I love music like this. I've told y'all before, I'm a sucker for the demon talk, man. I am, because it takes a superhero to battle those demons and to overcome those demons. Now, I don't take because of my relationship with Jesus, I don't take the credence for being able to beat my demons. I give that to the Lord. But I do believe that the Lord blesses me with discernment, discipline, wisdom, and, the mind to stay on track so that I can beat them. And I still get to be the vessel, even though God gives me that spirit, I still get to be the vessel, and it feels good to be able to overcome. And I get a high off of that within itself. So it's almost selfish. You know what I mean? It's almost selfish. Like I'm doing it but that's the mind and the spirit of an addict. It's always going to be, what can I get out of this? I'm always going to be that way, And I'm just glad that I served the Lord that I served, that has the patience with me that he has with me, and has blessed me in the way that he's blessed me. And I think I'm starting to see Jelly find his way into Christianity, bro. I do. I think that he was hurt by the church. I think the church, whatever church that was that he was talking about, that really hurt him in a bad way. I think that they really dropped the ball. But I think that he's learned to kind of forgive that situation. And I think that it's a good time to be praying for Jelly Roll, because I think that Jelly Roll is going to find his way back into Jesus's arms. I do. Or I think that Jesus is going to end up finding his way back to Jelly Roll, or however you want to think about it. I don't care. I'm just saying that, Jesus and Jelly Roll are going to have a reunite situation, I think. And that's super dope to me, especially in the position and in the place that Jelly Roll is in today. Jelly Roll's huge, man. I don't think people realize how big Jelly Roll is, bro. He's becoming the new Snoop, where everybody just knows who Jelly Roll is. He's big, man. He's big. That's why, Church was just on a rant earlier talking about none of them are as big as me. Not Jelly Roll. Nobody's as big as me. Jelly Roll's pretty big, dog. Jelly Roll is huge. And I heard that he's trying to lose another 100 pounds. I just admire him as a person, Anybody that wants to do my dog Jelly Roll wrong, to me, they just look like jackasses, But anyway, man, thank you guys for watching with me, and thank you for caring about my 2 pennies, and I appreciate y'all. I got some more locked and loaded for tomorrow, and I will see y'all on the next one, all right? Peace. Smash that like button.